Hey friends and neighbors, this is Charlie with Kessler Handyman Services. I'm going to show you this morning how to change an outlet. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to unscrew this little screw right here and you want to take off the cover, okay? And I want you to make sure that there's no electricity coming to it. So, don't do that, okay? All right, so there's a couple of things that you can use here. We've got a test light that will light up. This one, the battery's dead on it, so I can't use it. But you just stick it in here. You can stick it to the side and it'll light up. You've got this, which is really cool. You can plug it in and it'll light up and tell you which one's working, right? So you know, and it's also got a GFCI tester on here. Okay, so a GFCI, or a lot of people call them GFI outlets. I'll explain that in another one. That's a different kind. Hey everybody. All right, so this is an explanation of a GFCI outlet. Normally you find them in your bathrooms. These are the ones that if you look here, it's got a test button and a reset button, right? And so if you have one of these little handy dandy doohickeys, you can use this to test your outlet. And this is basically an outlet with a breaker and built into it. So your outlet's working, everything's good, you want to test it, boom! See the reset button popped out, lights went off, it's not working. So if you ever come into your bathroom or to, if you have an outlet on a porch or something like that and they're not working, chances are it's going to be one of these outlets. So you come back, you see the little red light, it means it's not working, push the reset button, red light goes out, test it, and it works, okay? Cool. So the problem with this one works great because it'll also, if you get in here, it will show you if it's wired up correctly, which is very handy for you do-it-yourselfers. So you plug this in and you say, okay, I want to turn this off. So I'm going to go to the breaker. Can you see me? And if you look in here, you've got all kinds of breakers in here. A water heater, it's not the water heater. Upstairs, not the upstairs. Well pump, nope, nope, nope. General lighting, well, it's not the light, it's an outlet. Nope, nope. General lighting, nope. Living room. Now I have to come back in here and look. Oh, that wasn't it. So I come back and I turn this one back on. And I flip the next one, which says family room. Now, I have to come all the way back in here to look. It's not bad when you're right next to it, right? But if I'm in another room, I have to come all the way in here to check, and it gets kind of tedious. So instead, one of the things that I didn't discover, I guess I discovered it. I learned it a long time ago. If you have a portable radio, you can plug it in, turn it on to a good Christian station, right? Playing Christmas music. Then you go to your breaker box and you start flipping breakers. Now, did it go off? No. That must be it. So I'm going to leave this off, traipse back in here, unplug my radio, and now I know that everything is off. So, now what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you this screwdriver. This is a Milwaukee screwdriver, and it's really handy. It's got a lot of stuff on it. And by stuff, I mean cool stuff that will help you doing things like this. If you, I don't know if you can zoom in right here. If you can look right in there, there's a flat head screwdriver slot, and then it kind of looks like a Phillips head screwdriver, but it's not. A Phillips will fit in here, and if you push it hard, it will work and it will undo it, but that's not the way to do it because you will strip that out. It is made for this. It's a little square that will fit right in here. And this is how you do it. Now, this screwdriver, they've started making these, this is kind of a new thing, has got this little kind of a weird star head that's got the square and the flat head. So you put it in here and it fits perfectly. And you're not going to strip them out. So we're going to undo. I'm going to double check, make sure that this thing is not lit up. Nope, not lit up. Because I don't like to get shocked. And now we're going to open this up. All right, so now we have this loose. We can pull it out and you can see the wires coming to it. Oh no, this screw on the bottom came out. That means, I'm going to show you something. So on the back side of these, there is a little plastic keeper. Don't lose these. It's a headache if you do. You want to put it back in there and you want to push the screw up into it so that it keeps it where it's supposed to be and it doesn't fall out, because it can annoy you really badly. Okay, so you've got two sets of wires here. You got blacks and you got whites. Now, so the white wires are the neutral, the black wires are the hot wires. So this is where the hot wire is where the electricity is coming from. It's coming from there, going through here, and then it's going back to neutral, actually takes it back so that it completes a circuit. That's a whole nother video I'm not going to get into. So what I want to do is undo these, and you can see, if you look, that these are wrapped around, right? Oop. And I don't want them wrapped around anymore because I'm taking them loose. And this bare copper wire is your ground. So this will, if you have some kind of a fault, the electricity will go back through this into your ground. Or I'm sorry, into the ground. All right, so I got them loose. Had to pull one of the screws out of this to get it out because they had wrapped these around. All right, so I'm to the end here. I'm tightening them up. Once I get them tight, and you want these tight because you don't want them to loosen up. I'm going to double check all of them, make sure they're nice and tight. And once I got them, now I got to tuck all this back inside this outlet box, which is not the hardest thing in the world, but it's never been the easiest either. So once I get it in there, now I can tighten up these screws. All right, so now we're going to check it. Make sure we're working. Oh no, it's not working. Power's not on. So I'm going to go flip on the breaker. Ding. No sparks, no smoke. If we look on here, we see that it is wired correctly. Put it on the top one. Top one is wired correctly. All right, so it will tell you, can you get a little close in right here? It will show you, so I've got these two lights lit up. On your little diagram here, it'll tell you which ones need to be lit up for it to be correct. It'll also tell you, if you have a problem, what your problem is. Now, if you look on the back side, it tells you everything backwards. Oh no, these two lights are supposed to be lit up. Now wait a minute, which one is correct? If it plugs in this way, that's correct. If this outlet is upside down and it plugs in this way, then this is correct. Okay? So hopefully you've learned something today and you don't get yourself in trouble and you can change out an outlet. But at least, even if you're not brave enough to change out your own outlet, now you know what your handyman or an electrician is doing. Now you know kind of what the concept is. And if you have one of these and you have a contractor or a handyman like myself, you can go back behind them and check, and you can say, oh, Mr. Handyman, this says that it's wrong. It's hard to argue with facts. All right, so thank you for your attention. I hope you guys have a great rest of the year, and I hope you have a wonderful year next year. Y'all take care. Bye.